hurt me so bad. You hurt me so bad. You hurt me so bad. Why would I love you when you hurt me so bad? You hurt me so bad. You hurt me so bad. How can I trust you when you hurt me so bad? You hurt me so bad. You hurt me so bad. Why would I love you when you hurt me so bad? You hurt me so bad. You hurt me so bad.
Hello and welcome to the NSSEA. My name is Jordan. I'm here with Max today, and we already have a goal in the field. Oh my goodness!
Hello there. Hello there, Civil. Look at that.
An unbelievable
90,
shot
Jordan.
by Civil. Yeah, seriously.
This is a 2v2 game.
Yeah, it's a little bit different than the usual standard 3v3 Rocket League that we're used to seeing in the competitive series. So you really have to be careful on your rotation so you don't get caught out on a double pinch and the teams can light you up quickly and Cotier jumps in quickly.
Yeah, 2v2 is a different beast. These plays in the corner become a lot more dangerous, and when it's Cam right there or Calm, we'll see, I don't know if we'll find out. I'm gonna say it's Calm. When Calm there turned a little bit early off his goal line, he was screwed. We see a fake kickoff here as well from SBWCA.
Yeah, the aerial acrobats are gonna have to push back quickly if they want to even this up in a hurry.
Oh, and Civil showing the aerial acrobats what aerial acrobatics look like.
Absolutely. Calm gets a nice touch. Oh, and Civil finishes it off.
I think we're seeing here early on, a minute into this game, Jordan, and I might be wrong, but I'm spotting a difference here in skill tier between SBWCA and the aerial acrobats. I would
at least right off the bat.
Yeah, I would just seeing the wave dashes these guys are throwing around. There's half flips happening. There's fake kickoffs again, and this one they're they're not executing it too well. So I'm gonna guess they're champ 3, maybe low grand champ 2-ish area. I haven't seen a lot.
It's also the team chemistry between the two.
Yeah, and they clearly play together. We haven't really seen a ton of aerial acrobats with the ball yet, and that's indicative of how the play is going here. So again, they're trying to bait them into this defensive corner again. Caden comes out a little bit too far, and Kotai punishes. It's that simple in twos, Jordan.
It's that simple, and that's really what you have to avoid as a player. See that initial pinch push their player too far out, and the aerial acrobats player could not get back to defend the net.
4-0 here, a minute 45 into this game. It's game 1 of a best of 5. And the aerial acrobats are going to figure something out here, and they're going to have to do a quick clear. It's going to be a quick series.
Absolutely. As you see another shot coming out here from Civil, can't finish, but no, you hate to see that. Left it coming off the post and was bounced it off the aerial acrobats. I believe that was conned in the center there. That's a tough bounce to read and tough bounce to adjust on.
If you can take a positive away from this first 90 seconds of the game for aerial acrobats, the adjustment they need to make it's pretty simple. They're just coming too far up their line on plays like this. Look at that. Calm coming up for that. There's no play to be made there. Just hang back on your goal line. It's okay to stop driving, to stay in a good place. As Civil puts that one in again. Goal number 6. He's got 4 on the game already. We are less than halfway in, Jordan. There's no mercy rule in Rocket League.
There is no mercy rule in Rocket League, and you're seeing the evidence of that in this game. Like, under 2 minutes in, which is just hard. Aerial acrobats are going to need to change their gameplay in a hurry if they want to see a long series.
I think we're seeing speed flip kickoffs from Civil. We're seeing speed flips from this guy. We're seeing the bubble boost on the plane breakout. This is a freestyle player. Civil's a freestyler, I can tell. Or at least he wants.
You can tell for sure.
Look at him driving around backwards just because it's 6-0. Civil Cam is fun. We're here on Civil Cam.
I'd hang out at Civil Cam all day. But I've seen a lot better defense in the aerial acrobats. They're not letting SBWCA push past too far their half line, and good defense coming out. They should be able to capitalize on this play here.
There it is.
And a good shot.
I mean, and this is, you can bait players in. I mean, this would be a weird time for a hustle play, but you can bait players into overconfidence in this game and score goals like that. We saw, I mean, I said Civil's a freestyler, or he wants to be. That's an attempted breezy flick, and it wasn't super clean. I think I was right. I think we're looking at Champ 2, Champ 3, but very good mechanical players for that level.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big believer that no lead is safe in Rocket League.
I do
period.
agree. I mean, if you put up 6 goals in a minute and a half, you can give up 6 goals in a minute and a half. You've just proven
Exactly. Yeah, so, but again, the play I'm seeing from Civil like that, trying to get that amazing shot on net, couldn't quite finish. And a good follow-up there to by the aerial acrobats to keep the ball out of the net there. Civil just waiting for the ball to come to him.
that. No, he has.
And this is entirely see.
It looks like he is disconnected to me, or he stopped playing. There he is. He's back. Didn't matter. Kotai with the turtle goal got him.
We love a good turtle goal.
I mean, I will say there's as they hit the Brazil. I wonder if they'll hold on to this for a full 2 minutes just for the memes. There's a skill gap here, I think, obviously, but even without that skill gap, aerial acrobats, it's the decision making is letting them down here. As they get faked out again on another kickoff. Even if there wasn't a bigger, even if the skill gap was lesser here, I think that just based on the defensive decision making here, they'd still be losing this game. They're challenging for balls that they really shouldn't be, and they're tripping all over each other.
Yeah, I agree with that. And again, if you look at the team play and the passing play opportunities, like Civil's in the right position to receive that pass, had to drop it for the net. And that was communicated well before that play developed, you could tell. And that, I just not seen the same level of prowess from the aerial acrobats quite yet. Again, like you said, they're stumbling all over each other, they're running into each other a little much, you know, challenging things they shouldn't be. Here's another nice shot by Cotier, not quite on net.
It's a good touch on defense from Com to get that away from the backboard. But the follow-up's not there.
Com looking to get it clear here. Finally puts it down to the SBWCA end. Civil's there to force it wide. Otai pushes it up.
Ooh. That's a problem.
Center, that's not good. Civil is too wide to receive that, so that's just to put it back to the far right side and regroup.
There's an example of when a player like Civil playing in a lobby where he's not used to playing at this low of a level lobby as Com scores 7-2 the score now. Sometimes misses can really throw you off when he was positioned for a touch that just didn't come from Caden, and the lack of touch really threw him off. And that is ultimately what cascaded to this goal. I mean, we see that the aerial acrobats can put goals in. They just have to clean it up on defense.
Yeah, and again, when you got to capitalize on mistakes on the other end of the under the dome, right? And again, it causes a goal at the other end. As we can see, the Civil there is able to capitalize quickly on that 50-50 draw there.
And that's all.
Just freestyles it up.
All in the first touch right there. That light first touch in the middle of an air roll, so that the ball physics don't affect your car. If you go up without air rolling and hit the ball, your car will bounce off of it a little bit. And getting that perfect light first touch where you can follow it up 2 or 3 more times, as that is just going to bounce right through for Kotai. Shout out to the Hellfire Goal Explosion, the original $20 Rocket League item.
Oh, the memories.
That's 4 years ago now, something like that.
Yeah, it reminds me of that and the Grim Reaper are the two classic Rocket League goal explosions that only get my attention.
Well, the Grim Reaper, there's not a lot of those out there. You had to be playing during that Halloween event that 1 year. That's it. It's calm. The ball control, I mean, the ball control has looked much better in the last half of this game from the aerial acrobats. It's not been perfect, and they're still losing the back half, but it's not been the 6-0 that the beginning of this game was. It's been kind of 3-2 since then, basically.
And you can also tell, I think they're starting to warm up a little bit. You can see that air control, like you said, is a lot better coming off that first initial touch, whereas before, and we get a 0-second goal as SBWCA cleans it up.
Kotai saw his teammate air dribble and said, I could do that. I could do an air dribble. Watch me air dribble it and bump the goalie. A lovely 10th goal for SBWCA. I'm less confident now that you and I can 2v4 these players. Now that I've seen them play.
Confident.
Yeah, I can still think we could do it. We'd have to demo Civil over and over again.
I think if we kept Civil out of the play and just made it a 1-on-3, that would make it a lot more plausible.
You can see it's Com is doing a lot of the work here for aerial acrobats. Caden really struggled in that game to even touch the ball with 40 points. 14 shots to 5. 14 shots to 5 is not as bad as it felt, to be perfectly honest.
And Calm, putting up 5 shots is no slouch, to be honest. Like, I'm actually impressed by that, and that's, SBWC had to put up some good saves to make that all happen.
We need to see Caden find himself in this game, or the aerial acrobats are going to be way behind the 8 ball. It's tough to reverse sweep in this game. It's tough to it's tough to it's tough to win 3 games in a row. Period in this game, and it's tough to do it after you lose 2 to the same team. It's a tough mental game that. So they really I know it's not literally a must win, but it very much feels like a must win for the aerial acrobats as we get into game 2 here.
Game 2, let's see if aerial acrobats can put up a win and push this to a game 3 with an even score line. Kotai dumps it down to the aerial acrobats end.
Kotai, the 0 boost aerial. You'll love to see it. It turns into a fake, and Civil makes it 1-0 with 10 seconds into the game.
Civil was all the way at the other end and somehow just got extremely lucky on that timing that the ball waited in front of the net for him. It was actually rather unbelievable.
Finds it with the pre-flip too. Always a little stylish. I'm noticing this about Civil.
He's here to put on a show. He's not here to play Rocket League.
Another fake kickoff here. Yeah, indeed. From SBWCA. Faking every kickoff they can as Civil, another air dribble. And it's over the top of Caden, who had boost there. I was on his camera there. He had 100. He just went up a little late. I'm not sure if Civil
props to Civil to tuck in that right underneath the crossbar. I mean, there's the one spot that they're going to have a tough time getting to and get the save there, and Civil put it right in the right position.
Caden's having a real hard time on these kickoffs as well. Civil can take the shot. He'll whiff, though, and it's Calm. He's got to clean it up. He does. He's able to get that on target. The first touch was not enough. He had to go follow it up.
And props to Civil on the play to try and get back for the save, but also Calm, recognizing that defensive play, put the touch out right in front to make sure Civil could not come back and make that save.
Another kick. Oh, Caden missed the corner boost. Can he even get to this ball? He does not. He's struggling off the kickoff there. Another kickoff goes the way of SBWCA. It was just right there. Caden missing that corner boost. And the hesitation that came from that. Because everybody wants to grab that boost, Jordan. It's like built into Rocket League players. You miss a boost, you have to go get the boost you missed. And then you realize a little bit too late that I needed to get the ball.
Yeah, I find out kickoffs, especially in 2s, I don't leave the front of the net.
Never.
Because you get crazy bounces like this that end up right in front of the net, and it's so easy to capitalize on. As Kotai takes it down to the other end.
It's these decisions right here. Calm, you'll see in the replay. I hope you'll see in the replay. Calm just going to grab this boost in the corner instead of going right to the net. Kotai just walked it in. That's all it took.
Yep. And that's the tough part with 2s, is it's, you only have one other person to rely on to be on that defensive rotation. As soon as you go up for, a 50, you've created an odd car situation, which is hard to challenge in any play in front of the net.
Yet again, we see SBWCA putting up 4 goals in the opening minute, just as they did in game 1. 1-0 here in this series, and again, Civil. The pass. Oh, can he find the touch? No, it doesn't matter because Civil found the bump on Calm. This play has levels to
Civil. Yeah. That's an awesome bump by Civil to clear the front of the net. That's the right play there. I think the bump play is an underutilized play in both amateur and professional Rocket League. Clearing out your opponent from the front of the net is critical to creating those odd car situations.
This is an interesting strategy that we're seeing on kickoff. They're basically faking everything, and that wasn't even a fake from SBWCA so much as Civil just stopped and didn't go, and they're like, hit the ball, we'll go save it, and then we'll have possession. It's kind of a flex to do that, to just kind of, have the kickoff, go for it.
Marginally rude, one could say.
A little bit. A little bit BM, but this is competitive video games. I'm here for it.
Yeah. This is Rocket League, as they do say.
Yeah. There's always room for a little bit of pettiness in this particular esport because you can do it subtly like that. When they get back to this,
circles back.
The game 2 effort here has been much better from aerial acrobats. We aren't seeing, we're seeing it now, little panic stations on defense as the save is made by Com. We haven't seen that kind of panicky double committing so much in this game. They're forcing.
No, we haven't. But there's been a change of strategy. If you look like, it looks like Com is playing that back line now for aerial acrobats and letting Caden run up. Because clearly that being the last man back is not working for him. So having that swap to be able to have the flexibility to make a play but not be hung out to dry, I think is important as Kotai steals it from Civil and gets almost a shot on net. Can't get the touch off the top. Looking for a double bounce, not quite there.
I mean, at least in this game, they have been forcing they've been forcing SBWCA to outplay them. In the last game, there was a lot of just giving them goals for free, basically. Hayden, that's a nice pass. If Com, again, the boost over ball. I'm not sure how I feel about the decision. I think he could have just scored that with one touch with no boost.
I think a lot of the times you underestimate how quickly you can actually get to the ball by just keeping momentum as opposed to trying to create it.
Com able to get that over to the left corner, but the double commit means it's not out. It's not out yet. Does a good job to conserve boost here, but that first touch a little too heavy.
That's a better clear by Com there. Gets a decent bounce off the sidewall. Has a chance to beat Civil here. Has him turned around. Gets a nice little bump on him. One more touch. Not quite there. Kotai comes in with the clear. He gets a nice touch down, which Civil could have pushed. Decides not to, which might have been the smart move given Com takes over here and is looking to push the ball up, but not quite enough.
Oh, what a pass. And the goal is elementary for Kotai. All he had to do was touch it at all, and it was in. Just this little touch.
That's an unbelievable bounce there by Civil to push it over top of two defenders, right to his teammate. Love to see that kind of centering play.
What's happening with when it's Com has the ball for aerial acrobats? Keep an eye on this, Jordan. I've noticed this, and I think it's an interesting example of like why you need to be able to switch up what you're doing in Rocket League, no matter what rank you're at. Every time it's Com takes a controlling touch, as Kotai flicks Caden there, relatively easy to make it 7-1 with 54 seconds left. Every time it's Com has a controlling touch, he's taking it to the wall, trying to take it to the wall and play it out from the wall. And Kotai and Civil have noticed this, and they're just sitting on that. They're giving him the infield dribble if he wants it. He's just refusing to take it, and they've just sat there on the wall waiting for him to put the ball towards the wall and taking it away from him over and over again in this game. It's really smart defense.
What Com doesn't realize is he's transmitting that decision, and then he's also putting himself out of the play. Civil capitalizes on another goal.
Clean air dribbles.
Lucky bounce off the top wall there, but was able to capitalize, get up high enough on it, and touch it over top of Com. Almost got a touch there, but not quite enough.
Civil had that covered, had that well covered. Even if there had been a defensive touch there, the way he was positioned behind the ball, that was going in. After he got that second touch, it was over. Civil again, air rolling into that. Kotai got baited in by his own teammate.
Happens to the best of us, let me tell you that much.
It's 8-1 now. It felt like a better game halfway through, or a closer game halfway through, I should say. But the back half of this one looking more like the front half of game one.
Last.
Oh.
That's a tough 50 right there, almost costing the aerial acrobats another goal. Let's see if Kotai can get the touch he needs. Civil somewhere on the back line, probably hunting, waiting. Yeah, there he is.
Always looking for free flips is Civil. Com. You get one touch to put it in, but he gets it off the backboard. Caden not there to follow. Low boost anyway, and it's match point for SBWCA. And again, this one, Jordan, for as less lopsided as it felt, more lopsided statistically with 11 shots to 3. Caden doing a bit more in this one, but the pure ball control from Civil and Kotai, I think they cranked that up to 11 for this one and decided let's just not let them have the ball.
Absolutely, but I do give props to Caden for improving his scoreline there. Obviously, not as many saves coming out from Com as we saw last game. I was hoping to see a couple more, and forcing SBWCA to be diligent with their goal scoring. You see the shot line coming off from Kotai, and that's just 7 shots. It's just hard to face no matter who it is. And then you add the acrobatic shenanigans from Civil there. It's a tough scoreline to try and compete against.
4 for 4 from Civil is quite impressive. It's tough to not miss any shots in Rocket League. It's easier to do it when all of your shots were air dribbles, though.
It's a lot easier to do when you have no one in front of you. I agree.
Not that's an easy way to score. It just means you're really picking your spots as to when you're even taking shots. Oh, almost auto-joined. That would have been fun. Spectate. That's what you do. Game 3, Jordan. Can It's Calm and LJ Caden figure it out? It's been a combined score of 18-4, I think, over the course of these first 2 games. And it's been all Kotai and Civil here.
Civil on that back line, driving backwards, looking to get a little freestyle in his own slot. It's clear wide though. Calm forcing it back towards the slot. Kotai says no, we're gonna clear that wide now, just to make sure. Looking for a little dribble here, gets a flick. Can he? Oh, did he get the bump late?
He did, yeah.
Oh, what a play! Honestly, that's the first flick was phenomenal. Keep that ball control, but that bump late to clear things out really sealed the deal on that play there.
A little bit of a turbo flick there, where he flicked it and kind of missed the actual flick and then got a bump at the end of his flip. But those goals count. They count just as well as this air dribble, whatever Civil's going to try to do. That was a musty flick. Looking for it. He's looking for clips in this one. I like it.
As much as Rocket League is a stylish game,
it is.
There is no style points.
There's no style points, but you can then make a gif of shots like that and be like, it was, this was in a tournament on a stream. I get it. I do the same thing whenever I play tournaments.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's the first time where they've got casters, but Civil and Kotai are absolutely popping off. And they're clip hunting as Kotai right off the kickoff bangs it in.
And if I'm not mistaken, that was his own assist.
Oh yeah. That's a clean ones goal right there.
And again, it's that corner boost that's coming out and biting Khan. It's tough. Tough trying to go grab that boost and get back in front of your own net in time.
You gotta just grab, there's about, 76 boosts or something you can grab right immediately in your defensive box. That's yours in 2. Go grab it. Especially if you're
those quick drifts.
Especially if your team is struggling with kickoffs, like what's been happening in this one for aerial acrobats. So Civil speed flip kickoff. If you don't A, know how to do that, or B, know how to counter that, there's just nothing to do about it. You either know or you don't.
Yeah, absolutely. As we see Kotai here, looking to get another dribble coming down, gets the touch off the 50 off Khan, puts it home.
Kotai feeling himself in game 4 here. 4 shots, 4 goals. And that was the second. That was basically a 1v2 dribble play.
Yeah, and again, fortunate bounce off the 50, got a nice little touch off the second part there. But again, as a defensive line cannot be stacked so tight like that, especially in on your own zone when you don't have ball control.
Civil looking for an air dribble goal on his own net. He called for a quad reset. I'm waiting to see if he's actually going to go for it. I thought he was going for it there. That'd be quite the call out. As Kotai looked for a really tight angle double tap, and it's nearly going to cost them a goal, and it will if LJ Caden is there, but he's not. Kotai with it. Caden whiffs, bumps Calm. Calm found himself in an unwinnable position there.
Yeah, that's a tough initial bounce from your own teammate coming across. And again, I followed your advice. That being said, did not force the defensive play, but again, that double fake is just tough to read.
You can wait too long. If you wait too long, you don't want to take a 50-50 on your goal line, obviously, because there's only one good outcome for you there and a bunch of good ones for them. As Civil just waits it out. They're going to run clock here, I think. Civil's looking for clips again. There's one. Nope, just the one reset.
So Kotai was coming across there looking for the pass option and almost came through. Would have been a very clippable play.
At 5-0. 5-0 here in game 3. I think we're taking turns. Give me your best cool shot.
Now turn this into a dunk contest.
Yeah, I mean that happens when Rocket League games become blowouts. Everybody just kind of sometimes decides, all right, do your coolest thing. What can you do that looks cool?
We'll stand in your way, kind of.
Yeah, we'll sort of defend a little bit. Civil Off the wall, he wants the musty flip into a double tap off the wall. He's got it! What a play by
He's got
Civil!
it. Flip that chat, please. Thank you. What a musty flick off the top there, and that's a tight angle shot, to be honest. There.
It's a low shot.
Civil.
It's a low aerial. It doesn't look as amazing as if you're up high on the backboard at that angle, but the angle is tight nonetheless. That was like 178 degrees. I would clip that. If I hit that shot, I would absolutely clip it.
Absolutely.
This is Civil getting T-boned here. That's rule 1.5, but they break it.
I would love to see a rule 1 in this, and is that an own goal?
That is an own goal. We are a rule 1 away from basically having every Rocket League meme in this series, because we've had if Aerial Acrobats scores a goal here, we've had 3 consecutive Brazils, or at least moments where it was 7-1.
Yeah.
Oh, I
see
think
if Aerial Acrobats can put one up on the board here, as they got about 1:40 left on the clock here to make a change to the score line.
We have not seen a rule 1 yet, though. That's the only one we haven't seen. I hope one of them. I feel like Civil's probably watching this stream. Somebody rule 1.
Civil's waiting for his rule 1. I know that.
124 left here, Jordan. 7-0. It's all but elementary here. SBWCA is going to win this. What are the stakes here? What do they get winning this?
So these students are playing for scholarship prizing and various other prizing through their North Shore Classic Esports League. So again, they have a season ahead of them still, so there's going to be some more students playing from the North Shore. And it should be a really exciting season coming up.
Hey, you'll learn this as you grow up more playing Rocket League. If you're a grand champ and you're in high school in the Vancouver area, this is free money. Come win this. If you can find another grand champ at your school.
If you play Rocket League and you're in high school, come play.
Yes.
That's the rules.
Just come play. As Calm is going to get that one in. We got the 7-1, 31 seconds to go.
Can I get a Brazil in chat, please?
Yeah, Civil is watching the stream. I tested you, Civil.
And 30
Brazil's
seconds
in
left
the
on the
chat.
clock. Not a lot of time left. Yeah, I want to give a big shout out for Calm on this one. Did carry the play of the Aerial Acrobatics as best they could, putting a few good opportunities up, and was able to capitalize on a couple, thankfully.
Like a 510 plus point game or whatever he's going to end up with here is nothing to sneeze at against competition like this. Kotai and Civil have shown us over and over again that they are the class of this competition here. Is Kotai, can they keep it up? How long can they keep it up for? Jordan, we may be here for a minute.
Well, with Civil and Kotai running around having fun, just playing keep up, we may be here a while.
I don't know if you remember this or were watching Rocket League when this happened, but there was a time, we might see it here, when Squishy just at 0 seconds in a blowout game like this just dribbled the ball around. As we finally get it to go down, they ended up cutting away from that before the game ended officially, because he just could do it infinitely. And that is it. SBWCA takes it with a Brazil in Game 3, 7-1 to finish the 3-0 sweep.
And what a game, Max. I mean, honestly, we saw a great display of skill by Civil and Kotai there. And again, big props to our Acrobats for sticking it out and putting up a fight as best they could.
Yeah, I mean, it's Calm had a great tournament, or had a great series. He really did. He was playing on the level that it needed to be. Just it was sometimes in twos it just doesn't work, man. Like sometimes the chemistry just doesn't work, and that's what I saw there. They were just all over each other. Like maybe the comms weren't great, but unfortunate.
Well, big shout out to SBWCA from Carson Graham. Great showing today, and we will see you next week for more Rocket League. Thank you very much. Bye for now.